right, big dogs, it's your boy, A-Dog, straight here from ATD. Now, the E39 is considered the big whip. This is what you want if you want wetness everywhere. Now, our boy, Jeffrey, has come to us with his clapped E39 and wants us to polish his ride.
Hey guys, I'm Jeffrey and I drive a BMW E39. People are always telling me that my paintwork is absolutely clapped. Every time I drive around town, everybody laughs at me and I can't get any girls. All I want is to be able to cruise around and all the girls look at me. So please, ATD, polish my ride.
So you wanna get a detail, cause your car ain't fly? Call ATD, so we can polish your ride.
You got to polish my ride.
Damn right.
You got to polish my ride.
Don't touch your paint like that, kids.
Yeah, we're going to wet sand it though, so it's going to see worse in the next few hours.
Naughty, naughty.
Hey guys, welcome to our latest vlog, and this month we're going to be working on this modern day classic BMW E39. So, ooh, it's close. Ooh. The car has been washed. Gareth did all the washing, as you can see in the video. I was doing a bit of admin stuff on the laptop. Let him get wet instead of me this time. So yeah, car's now been washed. So we'll do a quick walk around, so you'll get to see what the paint's currently like, and then I'll talk you through what we're doing and why we're doing it, and all that jazz. So our good friend Lucas and long-standing customer recently purchased this E39. He's had it fully resprayed by a friend of his, and his friend has left it as it is, purely gun finish. This is what you're seeing on screen now. And now our job is to perfect it. Right, so sanding time. So first things first, what we've done, as you can see here, if you can see it, so it's starting to look like Tron. So yeah, all the high lines, basically where there's any edges, so like along this edge, obviously there's a raised part, there's a swage line that run up and down the bonnet. Same at the top. You can see Gareth has done the top here as well, so around the sunroof, around all the edges. Now the reason we do that, they are high spots, and that is generally where people make mistakes and end up burning through the paintwork, which we don't want to do. So we're going to start off with a heavier grade. So in this case, I'm going to go with 1500 on the bonnet, and we're going to be using a palm sander. Basically that's a 1500 grade, if you can see it. Yeah, there we go, 1500. So we're going to use that basically to take the high points off the clear coat.
Hello, comrades.
Hi.
I am Dr. Bhartwaj, and this is my not twin brother,
Comrade Smith.
Thank you, Comrade Smith. Welcome to your ATD science class of 24. We are going to learn the reasons why we don't like orange peel. So firstly, we speak about your car. Your car may have metal bodywork, maybe plastic composite, maybe carbon fiber, as my colleague may demonstrate. So of course, it is covered in primer. This is, of course, topped up with the color of your car. In this case, purple. But of course, your paintwork is covered with clear coat, or of course, some may call lacquer. Now this lacquer provides protection to your car. This clear coat is sometimes not so clear, sometimes maybe not so good. So of course, we must fix it. Now a lot of cars, it may have something we call orange peel. Now of course, orange peel is just like the skin of an orange, just like my comrade's favorite fruit, also the color of its hair. Of course, the skin of an orange is very ripply. Just like this, just like your car after respray, or just like your BMW. The reason we remove this, let me show you. Light comes in, and it may refract in many different directions, making it not so clear on your paintwork. We must remove this through a process of wet sanding. With the wet sanding, we remove the top layers of said orange peel, giving us a much smoother surface. Then of course, light can easily enter the clay coat and bounce off into my comrade's eyes, which is why his prescription is so high. Our paint is so clear, of course. He is heavily blinded.
I cannot see.
He cannot see. So of course, the lesson here is, if your paint has orange peel or it has scratches, you come to
ATD.
Let the dust. I'll lick the tash.
Oh, that hurt.
Which in turn should, well, it'll end up making the paint look worse, of course. It's going to look really hazy. But it'll take the high spots off and we'll then follow up and refine the paint and get it perfect. So yeah.
There's our auto smart man.
So as you can see here, this is the first stage of the sanding process, and wet sanding is a very messy process. And you've probably noticed we're not actually wet sanding this on the carpeted area, because otherwise we'd have a very stinky carpet, which we don't want to do. There's a lot of repetition and it can get quite laborious. So it's a case of sanding, checking, see what you've done, sanding, checking, see what you've done, and repeating the process just to make sure we're removing all the defects that we want to remove. As you can see, after the first sanding process, so this is after 1500, this is where you can actually start to see the little defects in the paint, the bits of dust nibs that might have landed in the paint as it was being clear coated. We're just going over again and just repeating what we've done just to get rid of those dust nibs, so we've got a nice, flat, flawless finish. And this is probably the only time a detailer would recommend using a water blade on paintwork. Right, so I've now made it look worse. As you can see, it's super faded. So basically what I've done is gone over with 1500 like I said I was going to. I then followed up with 2000, and in fact, you probably saw there was a lot of bits of dust in the paint. Obviously went over them by hand. Now it's not perfect, we're not aiming for complete, essentially mirror finish. What we're doing today on this is an orange peel reduction. So all we're trying to do is reduce that, build up some more gloss, make it look less hazy. So yeah, anyway, we've used film discs first to get it to this level, basically take the high spots off. We'll throw in some close-ups and you will see where we've actually taken the high spots off, where the paint still remains. So next step is we're going to be using foam sanding discs. Now the foam discs will help level that off even more, and basically get it to a point where we can polish this up. So step by step, as you'll see in the video, the paint will get clearer and clearer and clearer, and look less cloudy. Then we can obviously finish it off with a machine polish. So yeah, now this tape obviously we put on, we're going to take that off, just so now we can feather out that finish. So we've obviously sanded up to these edges. Now because we're going a grade higher, we can take these off, because there's a lot less chance of causing damage with the foam sanding discs. So yeah, we're going to take these off. That will help feather out the finish as well, so it doesn't look noticeable once it's been polished up. So yeah, anyway, keep watching. This is why I need an apron, because look at his state of me. Right, mess. Anyway. Hey, look at Gaz. Look at him. Oh, there he is. There
You gave me the spinning machine. You took the more forward here.
Apparently it's because he's using a spinning machine. Anyway, so you've seen me do the last stage of sanding. So, as said, we finished on 3000 Trizacs, and that's what it looks like. So, you can see there's a bit more of a sheen to it than there was before. So you can probably see, especially around the lights are a lot sharper than what they were before. Now, bear in mind, this isn't the finished result. We are going to be polishing this next. So, polishing stage will be next, but before we do that, what we're going to do is... Oh, why has it gone so dark? I think I've pressed the ND filter. Ah, there we go. Thought I had a tan on. Anyway, cutting stage will be next, but before we do that, we've got the rest of the car to do. So, Gareth has prepped the roof. He's now working on the Bootlid, so that's halfway through. So, again, we've gone 1500 first. Obviously, the rest of that is to be done. He's getting it nice and flat. But yeah, I'm going to start taping up this side. Yeah, so watch us crack on. It's a lot of sanding. I just want to go home.
Leave after this. My tripods. Yeah, 'cause it's So now Aaron has done the majority of the heavy work with the 1500 grit sandpaper and 2000. I unmasked all of the edges and got to work using the 2000 grit Abralon sanding discs. The reason there are so many steps in this process is to make the final polishing stage a hell of a lot easier. You typically find a lot of body shops will only work up to 1500 grit or maybe 2000 and then hit the car with a polishing stage. But this can lead to sanding marks being left behind or possible burn throughs just because so much heat needs to be built up in the panel to remove the defects.
Morning. So another long day doing the BMW E39. This jobby. As you can see, this side is all ready for polishing. The roof's ready, tailgate's ready. Gaz is just eating last night's Domino's because his diet is terrible. Anyway, we've done one panel so far, so we've cut this down. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that is after a heavy cut using I'll show you, Menzerner super heavy cut with the Rupes wool pad. I'm using the DA today. Opted for the DA instead of rotary just because I fancied a change. But yeah, you can see the paint's looking a lot smoother. There is a lot of hazing. Now of course the hazing is basically from the extremely heavy cut, so we will follow this up with microfiber pad and a different cutting compound, but all in all, just look how good that looks. This is where I get really excited.
So now with all the sanding complete, or most of the sanding anyway, we follow up with the polishing process. So for this, as Gaz mentioned, we go through all the sanding steps just so we don't have to use super aggressive methods of polishing. So we opted for a random orbital machine along with a wool pad. Reason for the wool pad and the random orbital machine is so there's less heat buildup on the panels and we can cut out all those defects, leaving a nice shiny finish. Now of course the paint isn't finished there. We then need to follow with another couple of stages of polishing. Same way we do with the sanding, just working up to the finer grades to really reveal that nice shiny black paint.
Can she give him another treat? Yeah. Just give him the other half though. And you give him, yeah? Can you make it out? Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you definitely can. You got a certificate? What was that for? For being a what? So now that Aaron has been around the majority of the car with the wall pad, I'm basically following him around with a microfiber cutting pad and a slightly less heavy cutting compound than what he was using. That's basically taking out all of the marks that were left by the wall pad and just really adding a lot more depth to the paintwork. So
the rule is, if you do it, you get 1 bag of sweets. If you do it really well and I'm impressed, you get 2 bags. Yeah? Is that a deal?
So
you have to shake on it then.
So you gotta look at.
I'll say it's a deal.
So you gotta look at that. Look at that camera, and you say, "Please, what is it? Please
Follow,
please follow. Yeah, like,
share,
and
subscribe."
yay! That's fine. So that is the E39 all wet sanded. Majority of it is cut, and we've still got to polish it. But before we can polish it, we need to get rid of all of this type of stuff. I say this type of stuff. This type of stuff is actually dead clear coat, or the layers of clear coat that we've taken off. So all this kind of stuff. So yeah, as you can see, there's just dust and dead clear coat residue everywhere. The car's filthy anyway, so we're going to give the car a good clean out. But yeah, it's going to be a good couple of hours just giving it a really good deep clean again, basically. The engine bay needs a good clean as well. So I'm going to set the GoPro up and do a little time lapse.
never going to start again ever.
Right, quick update. So the BMW E39, we've had a bit of an issue. So we washed the car down following the wet sanding, and as we're blow drying the car, we got a bit of lacquer peel. Ooh, really random. There was no stone chips or anything like that. The lacquer just peeled off. Now, it could have come down to baking times, temperature, that sort of thing, but either way, it's going to need repainting. So the Bootlid's going to come off. It's going to get taken back to the body shop. They're going to repaint it, bring it back to us. We can wet sand it down, polish it up. But of course, we're going to have to wait a couple of weeks before we can coat it or anything like that. So anyway, it has slowed the job down, but either way, we can still crack on with the rest of it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do.
The Bootlid is back from the body shop. It's been fitted and now it's time to get it wet sanded. So let's get into it.
E39 is all cut. Well, it's been sanded, it's been cut. Now, time to polish it. So we're going to refine and polish it, get it looking, get rid of all the kind of like hazy marks and whatever. So yeah, let's get cracking with that. Then we can panel wipe it and coat it all, and we're going to be putting Crystal Serum Ultra on. Get all this nice and shiny and get it protected. Then we're going to build it up. Exciting. Anyway, see you soon. You know why I'm taking rear lights out?
Why's that?
So we can polish them up.
What?
I just don't feel like they'll polish up right if I do them as they are. Nuts out. Not mine. The car's. 3 little taps.
You've not got a mic on.
Oh.
Three little taps and one big pull.
There we go.
Oh, look at all that polish residue.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to take it out. Should have really taken it out in the first place. Just couldn't bothered. So the reason I wanted to take them out is because they're very swirly, and polishing them will make them look a bit better.
Hold them still.
Make it look a little bit better, but I want to sand them down so they come out perfect, you know what I mean? After spending this long on car, we want to make sure it's right, don't we? This is a cable. We need to disconnect this cable. So we give it a little fiddly fiddle. Just use your fingers to find the pressure point. Once you do, give it a little wiggle and a pull. And there you have it. Next, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 little nuts. We're going to take those little nuts out. I have my ratchet. I'm tightening it. Oh no, I'm loosening it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. 1, 2. Oh, we might need a shallow one here. And now we're good. 3. And 4. 4 nuts cracked off. Let's take them out. Now just be careful not to drop your nuts, because you'll not find them in this deep cavern.
You've done exactly what you told the audience
I can see it.
not to do.
I can see it though. So alright, I'll get the magnet out. Luckily we have a magnet. And there we have it. That is all the nuts out. Put them somewhere safe. And then you give it a little... You've got to film from the outside now.
No, because you'll see it coming out.
It's gone upside down.
It's alright, just keep going.
Bit of knock. And kaboom. Light out.
Oh dear.
minute, just have a quick gander, just make sure my eyes aren't deceiving.
Yeah, the end.
Yeah. You know, like the feather duster? I've used that and seen little fine lines. You know, because we've got the paint.
There's no marks because it's for display, isn't it?
Well, no, but not just that. All the sanding marks, everything is out. So it's like, it's 99%, like not 90%. So now you have to be so careful because like the tiniest mark, you're going to see it.
Give the camera a thumbs up. I'm driving.
I'm in the passenger seat.
So,
What are we doing there? Wait, have you clicked record on your camera? Oh, yeah.
yeah, we're going to put all this on there.
So we have everything laid out. Got a new scuttle, washer jet, loom, kidney grills, arch liners, indicators,
Door mouldings.
sunroof trim, rear window trim, fog lights, bumper trims, all round. So it's like a jigsaw. We've got to put everything back together. And I think that's everything. Is there a few more bits to go on?
I don't think so.
That's everything, isn't it? So the car's now coated. Obviously new wheels are on. Just got to build it all up now. One bit.
So I'm about to speed this up. 3, 2, 1.
Just take that off, film it, and just get a close up.
So yeah, seats come out, we need to push it back now and then get it washed. And then, yeah.
Yo, Jeffrey, you ready to check out your E39, bruv?
I can't wait, dog.
All right, lads, can I help?
We're here to check out the E39, bruv. Where is it?
There's no E39 here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Mate, can you see an E39 in here? We had one in weeks ago. That's our mate Lucas's. It's long gone.
Nah, cuz you're vexing me there, Jeff. Hold me chain, hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro. I'm gonna... I'm on dick.
Hey, dog, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, that was strange.
That was different.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Right,
Right, so